I'm going to put my general where that mercenary spearband is.
Spearband!
And stick the spearband up there.
Scout riders!
Scout riders!
Mounted
Sorry.
warriors!
What I'm going to put here, put my cavalry along there, and in formation,
Ready!
and scout riders are ranged cavalry.
Scout riders!
And so, they're going to charge up there. Actually, I'm going to keep control of these ones, because I'm going to put them on the other side. So then, if the enemy should decide we need to attack, that they need to attack us, these scout riders will charge in on them. But with each set of scout riders, I'm going to put a spearman. But I'm going to put the mercenary ones because, quite frankly, they're better.
Spearmen ready for battle!
But they are slightly more expensive. But then we have our mercenaries on the sides, and our main army is sort of the bait, pretty much. And then we have our missile units, and this is how I want this set up. To charge that. I want them in a double line.
Get organized!
So that then they charge into here and turn and get into there. That's where I want them. Because if you control that for long enough, spear infantry, missile infantry, melee infantry, melee infantry. Okay.
Behind these walls.
Melee cavalry actually. So we got Britain Scout Riders, Britain Scout Riders. Coming as painted ones. Okay, those painted ones are a light melee infantry. Yeah, these are the peasants basically. Their army is pretty much a peasant army, putting it in a nice way. These are in a formation, so they have a charge bonus and a melee attack bonus. The Britain Scout Riders will be much less effective there, and much less effective against spearmen. But we're going to charge our horses in first, in wedge formation, right? And they are going to... They are light melee infantry, but they are going to throw spears before they arrive and hit the opponents. So these are running, and these are the horses moving in. And this is some farmers and some other people. So once these hit effectively, spears have been thrown, and then the horses clash and the soldiers are fighting.
Heroic nobles! Kill! Kill! Kill!
Yeah, he just screamed kill, kill, kill into my ears. I'm not sure whether that means he's an absolute freak. Right, this is probably suicide for those horses. These horses are going on a suicidal mission. So I am going to set them to... Oh, they don't have skirmish mode, do they? Because they're melee infantry. We're going to send them over there at maximum speed to wait while these spearmen sprint. They should be sprinting. They are mercenaries, so they do what they will. They do not follow the good orders. We're going to hit the levy freemen. Right, so I'm going to get all of my melee.
Melee warriors! Heroic nobles!
All the way up. And I'm going to hit the painted ones as hard as I can. And then
Missile armed warriors!
these quote-unquote missile armed warriors want to attack someone. Much better. All of these attack.
Fire on them! Fearless warriors! Ancestors, honor us! Spearmen!
So these are Britain slingers. And these are the farmers. The farmers are charging in on these men. But these men are just going to ignore the farmers, pretty much. So once the farmers are preoccupied with their main force of just charging men, they will be happy. Right, we're going to charge this spear band towards these Britain scout riders. Where's our other one? Oh, they're dead. Okay. Either dead or they've run off. But these Britain slingers are going to be charged down by horses. Because Britain slingers, they wear light armor.
They will bleed for
The light armor makes them much less efficient at, guess what?
our spears
Melee
are
combat.
yours.
And melee combat is what those horses specialize in, as well as they specialize as being fast.
Love blood.
The archers are a pest for ordinary melee infantry, because they don't give a damn how hard you try and hit them,
Charge!
with like how many soldiers you try and hit them with.
Warriors of Britain! Heroic nobles!
And these are fighting just some basic farmers. But all of my infantry units are going to just attack. But these levy freemen are winded. They've been running for a while. They're tired. They're much less
Battle ready
efficient.
and eager!
Right, so I'm going to run these away because they're fighting spearmen. They shouldn't be fighting spearmen. They need to be charging in on those Britain slingers as fast as possible. So as you can see, spearmen really hurt horses. And also horses are a bigger target, as you can imagine. It's probably easier to hit a horse with a spear than it is to hit a person. It's also probably even better and easier to hit a man on a horse with a spear than it is to hit a person. So horses have the downsides. We're just going to continue the battle because I don't want as many survivors as most people think I want. I'm usually a nice person. In these games, no. In Rome Total War you want as little survivors as possible so that you can make because you want as little survivors as possible, but you'll want a large amount of men, and basically you can enslave the captured enemies. That's generally what you want to do, because then they work for you and you make extra money because they're working for free. You don't have to pay for them to work. But yep, just got slaughtered. They aren't as efficient when it comes to public, like public order. It's called public order. Public order is literally just, are my people happy? Yes. And if they're happy, then fine, you're good. You can add more slaves. But slaves will always, eventually they'll revolt if you have too many of them. And anyway, we've won this battle, so I reckon we can probably quit. Battle. It's a very close victory, but it's still a victory. We've completely taken over this settlement, and we're extremely powerful now. I'd say extremely, but you can get armies that fill more than this square when you have the large armies thing. You have large armies on. I tend to have it on because it makes battles a bit more interesting. If you have large armies, you can have a peasant horde against an advanced civilization. I've actually met in the Roman campaign. I've gone against one of the Germanic tribes, and they just had. It was almost like a final stand. They had their really basic infantry trying to charge down and overwhelm my advanced army, which was a mix of cavalry and infantry. And it was a tough battle, but eventually the more advanced people will win. Sometimes, even though I had less men overall, the more advanced people would have won. And it's a bit, yeah, it's quite cool. Right, but enough of that. Enough of talking about my personal campaigns. That's not what I want to talk about. I want to be talking about the battle. Sorry about the huge loading screen. It takes a while. We killed this general, okay? So if you see a character get stabbed in the face on the map, that means that you have killed their general.
How can I help?
Or their leader, or whoever. So what we're going to do is we're going to go for authority on our commanders, because I think it makes the troops less likely to run away. This is a Demeter people, so Demeter army.
The knife in the dark.
But they will now start taking attrition from my holding of their province. I'm just thinking, where's their other... Do they have anywhere else? Consorts of Morrigan. Ooh, that's a big fleet. That might cause issues.
Fleet ready.
I'm going to not add anything, but here I'm going to remove the slums anyway. And what we're going to add instead is a stables. So then we can recruit horsemen for cheaper than mercenaries. Yeah, we can have our own horsemen. Alright, they're besieging the settlement. We'll just auto-resolve this because we can just do... I'll say I want 89% of my force there. Oh, and we killed his general for that one. So you pick 3 different stances when you auto-resolve, and there's different kinds of defeat and stuff. But we'll enslave the captives there. We need the extra bit of money that we make off them. It's basically better labour for less money. Okay, so they've ranked up. The actual soldiers themselves allow the adoption, which is good. Consequences, etc. Okay. Tosos. About when mechanism is from that he has infamy ritual. Send him away. He'll decrease my standing for doing so. So this is the Iska tribe. And this is the Consorts of Morgan. Consorts of Morgan, not good people. Mainly bad people. We're going with such battering rams, because they're just useful. We're going to upgrade this to a warrior lodge, I think. Yes, and over Communidon. Yeah, a warrior lodge. We've got our stables here. Got horse pens, not stables.
Warriors all!
And these men are now formidable fighters. And I'm going to change their little logo to be this. Not that. This. I like it. Little pig. Little piggy.
Ready for battle.
We can recruit some units, but we can now recruit scout riders. And they are much less expensive than paying for them. 225 for paying. Oh no. What's the difference then? I don't know what the difference is, actually. That's strange. They shouldn't be that expensive comparatively. But anyway, we lost some units of them at Boricon. I think the idea of mercenaries is you can hire them in a pinch. It's sort of like an extra bit of help. But anyway, I'm sort of glad that we failed to commit arson there on our own.
War! A man's calling is war, not weaklings' gossip. Give me the clash of swords, not wagging tongues.
Right, the Ebdani, them. That little arrow means the Ebdani. Okay, so they're going to attack us. But we have our strongest armies at the ready. Also, these men. Long lost son. Okay. So that was actually a bad idea if I can destroy Activators. These people though. Demite people. They're not very nice. And I don't like them. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna send a spy. I'm gonna send a spy over there. Oh no, I'm not. I'm going to get
I
more
live to serve the
ships.
people of Britain. We need good, strong men.
I've just grabbed some melee troops to stick on my ships, so then my melee troops can murderize their non-melee troops. I think these are, yeah, they're transports, so we probably need to raise an actual army here. Just need to raise an army.
Yes!
Okay, so this man, he can't do anything. For some reason, I don't know why, but he's not raising it. Oh, that's a ship, that's why. Pick him.
I
There
live
we go.
to serve the people of Britain.
He's a
Ready for
general.
orders.
I want him out.
Row!
There we go.
Kersia!
Now, just get some Levy Freemen into the army extra. So basically all they're doing is just going to the local village and be like, yep, we need your help. So this is Britannia. This province. Britannia. Yeah, Britannia is just this huge, massive province. That isn't. That's Ireland. This is Britannia. All of it Britannia. Well, except that. That top bit there isn't. This is Britannia. This is the border, so this is Britannia. So this is the provincial capital of Britannia. So it's the main place, and if you own it, you own Britannia. Idon is a provincial capital. Wait, what? Province Britannia, yeah. It's not gonna tell me the province. Catalonia, yeah. So Britannia is just south here, and we just need to take Boricon. And we'll have all of Britannia, except we won't, because we're not allies with them yet. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna open my diplomacy. And seeing as I'm a bit more powerful than
Greetings,
I am,
friend. I've called for good ale to ease your throat
I will.
Ripe women to ease other parts.
Okay then. We are also going to have a trade agreement. Oh, they rejected that.
You
Seriously?
speak from deep wisdom, although
Trade
the
agreement.
offer is but shallow.
Payment.
I cannot agree.
Offer payment. I'm gonna pay them 100. Yep.
You speak
Okay,
as
that's
well as a
fine.
bard.
I don't
but
want
must
to
be
annoy
unswayed by
them. So, These are transports. They're probably going to be moving in on Britain. I'm just gonna gain some extra strength. Right, what's our public order like? Provincial public order is... What's a public order? Public order is 35 on there. Public order is 35. Okay, so it's 35 and it's growing, so that's good. And wins are recruiting, so yeah, we'll just do that turn. But as soon as I get spearmen, I can then set ships on fire. That is so good. It's just such a good weapon.
Fear is your lot. Now come the ravens, beaks agape for your guts, eager for our sword work.
Huh. So we're at war with the Abdani, and at war with the Brigantes, which is fine by me, because the last Demitive piece is there. They're dead. Because they're eventually going to wear down. So all we can see is that they have some spearmen. I'm just going to wait a second. Grow my economy. If I can destroy Caldones. These are half strength, so probably not very equipped. This general is going to keep recruiting, and he is going to recruit some horses and some freemen. Boricon is our next target.
Thirsty for battle.
These are Abdani. That is the Abdani. That's an Abdani place. This is the entire Abdani province, by the way. I think. Yeah, it's all one big province with only one city in it. So, what I'm gonna do is eventually I'm going to spread out all the way down to Rome. To the big cities of Rome. This is Italy, and this one's Rome. So I'm going to eventually spread all the way down to here, and then we'll get to Rome. First things first, though. I'm just going to check my technology. Yeah, we're getting battering ram. Diplomacy. Demite. And we're going to initiate...
Welcome. Speak. Come on. Do not waste time. Better spend it hunting.
Okay, so he is not going to give in. I thought I was able to, like, say, like, absorb him into my factions.
Your orders?
I'm going to grow my fleet. No, I'm not, because I don't have any money because I am an absolute peasant. I want to send my spy up to Boricon. And we aren't going to sabotage anything, we're just going to stand there.
On the move.
And look
I
at
live to serve the
Boricon.
people of Britain.
And I want to assault Boricon. Okay, so what do you see in Boricon? They're really happy, so this must be good. And yeah, we can bring down the civil happiness or whatever. Skill? Not level, skill. No, not skill level. Sorry, I'm tired. And it's a Friday! Oh shit. Camilla doing on. Okay, the Mist of Doom. Alright, we're just going to... We're going to send you there, and we're going to return you to Mordor.
All this a garrison? Hail to the mother! How can I help?
Okay, Camilla Dunon is not faring well right now. But this is increasing our knowledge of them, and they're finally getting desperate.
Ready for battle!